I hope not. We wait for months and months and months for summer to appear, and then suddenly, oh boy, what a blast. But anyway, it means you're all going to be in, you're going to be listening to your radio, and please go nowhere, because I'm delighted if I turn up all the mics, I get to just say I love them, because I do. Hello, Blake.
Hello.
Oh, you said that, and hello, Gabby. Oh, not again.
Gabby.
Oh, not again. It's always so lovely to see you. Not only are you very, very lovely on the eye, but you're just nice chaps too.
Well, thank you very much. It's great. What better place to be on a rainy day?
Oh, and well, apart from outside, outside in the rain as you were this morning by Tower Bridge.
We were in our ponchos. It was great.
I saw the pictures of everybody in their ponchos.
It was very English.
Explain what you were doing at Tower Bridge.
Well, we were there to support an amazing charity, the SSAFA, who are actually one of the oldest military charities in the world, if not the oldest. They were in place at the start of World War I, which is quite an incredible thing to imagine. And they are still in place today, helping people out. So they decided to get together with the great-grandson of the original writer of Pack Up Your Troubles in Your Old Kit Bag and create a new version of that single, which is what we've done with the Military Wives Choir, Blake, a number of other singers as well. And
Eamon Holmes.
Eamon Holmes,
Oh,
yes.
Who's Alan Titchmarsh.
Alan Titchmarsh has a wonderful voice. We know this. He tried to sing with us once when we were on his show. It was wonderful. So we all got together and recorded what is now a wonderful video, and it's on their website. So if people go to ssfa.org.uk, they will be able to see this wonderful viral video, which has got everybody singing in very unusual places and wearing
it's a
unusual
wonder.
things.
And we're going to do something a bit odd. We're actually going to play the video on the radio. So we're going to play that later on.
Brilliant.
Just in a matter of sort of 20 minutes or so, we're going to play that. We're also going to play something else. We're going to segue in because we're delighted that in the studio, Bill Aikenhead, who's an 88-year-old war veteran, he's actually here now, sitting in and listening to you about to sing. Bill, it's lovely to see you, and I'll be chatting to you in a moment. And you look resplendent in your outfit. You really do, and all your medals. So we'll chat to you in just a moment. But Blake, there's so much. You do an immense amount for charity.
But
you really do. There's always another charity thing that you're doing. You're very kind.
There are many hours available in every day to do things like this. We're busy. We tour around the world and we love making albums and things like that. But really, there is always time to be doing charity as a group, and it's something we love doing. It gives us a great deal of pleasure, and we spread it between military charities and charities which are personal to each of us as well. So there's always a link that's a personal one for each of us.
You're so lovely. Okay, we'll chat some more in a moment. Because you're going to be singing for us for the next 3 hours. That's it. 3-hour live concert.
You're stuck with us and our voices and the amazing talents of James Sherlock on the piano. But
Hello, James. Thank you for being here.
We're doing a proper live lounge. I've never done it like this, actually. So this is some people know our version of Chasing Cars with full orchestra and the full works. But now we're going to have James's amazing talents on the piano and our 3 voices. This is Chasing Cars.
I have to say that's how I love you.
Wow.
I do love it. Just your voices. Fabulous. Thank you, guys.
We do it all, everything on our own. We don't need anything or anyone. If I just lay, would you lay with me and just forget the world? Forget what we told before we get too old. Show me a garden that's bursting into life. Let's waste time chasing cars around our heads. I need your grace to remind me to find my own. If I just lay, would you lay with me and just His eyes, they're all I can see. I don't know where, confused about how as well. Just know that these things will never change for us at all. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world?
I will, yes, I will. I think there are many people. Bill's face. Wasn't that beautiful,
It
Bill?
was indeed, yes.
It's an amazing effect that Stephen has, because as he sang, "If I lay here, will you lie with me?" Even Bill was nodding, so it was impressive.
That was beautiful. We've got loads of people outside as well. That was completely... And Rachel Ann go... welcome, you're sitting, but come forward and join in. Your face when they were singing, that was just a picture.
I just felt it.
we had a
really
quick
emotional.
rehearsal before we came here today, and we heard what Rachel's going to sing later. And if you thought her face was of being impressed, she is something else.
No.
So just stay around for that. It's incredible.
Well, she was winning contests when she was a child, and now in Miss Saigon, which is wonderful. So you will be singing, which is fabulous. Now, what's so amazing about you guys, and obviously I've met you many, many times, I've been to your gigs, and I am a huge fan, is that you sort of all found yourself through Facebook and Twitter, and it's such a lovely story.
Found ourselves. That sounds like some new age philosophy.
Yeah, in India somewhere. Possibly Goa.
We found ourselves.
It was, I think, any other period of music in any other decade, we probably would have been friends looking for each other via the telephone directory or something old-fashioned like that. But for us, Facebook was just about reconnecting, and in the first early stages, just chatting about the music that we liked. And that's the most important thing for any group, is knowing that you have mutual interests in the genres that you sing, the way you want to sing. And we've all come from backgrounds where we love singing harmony. That's what makes Blake what it is. We've all sung in choirs. We support choirs now, and they're a big part of our life. But without Facebook, we probably wouldn't have come together. So thank you very much, Mark Zuckerberg. It's all down to you. Checks in the
He
post.
needed that,
Yeah, he's done rather well out of that, I've heard. He's made a bit of money out of that.
Yeah, little.
But weren't you found on Twitter, though?
Yes, this is Humphrey. I came in a couple
Yes,
of
hello,
years.
I know
Hello.
you're Humphrey.
No, I know
Yes.
you.
I know, but of course, people at home
know.
might not. Yes,
They
that's
can't see my
Humphrey.
ugly face. But
He's also called Barney.
we forget that.
No, you're
my
just
name is
Humphrey.
Humphrey Barney. One of those stupid things when I first joined, they're like, no, you can't be called Humphrey. Why?
I love
Because
the
it's a
name.
sort of stupid posh name. So you've got to be called Barney instead, which is just as worse. So just as bad. So we'll stick with Humph. But yes, I joined 2 years in, and Twitter, and I also I've been working in the business for a bit and knew some people that they'd worked with, and just sort of connections happened. And actually at that point I was really close to stopping singing.
No.
I really had kind of been working in music, and like most freelance musicians, sort of having good bits and bad bits, and then this job came out of nowhere, and it's been the best 5 years I've ever had. So
How wonderful! How wonderful! Now, what advice would you give? Because of course, there's X Factor is about to start again, and we saw in BGT that Calabro did so well, and there's Calabro now. There's the Overtones. People want real singers. They want people, bands like you. What advice would you give to singers who are in the same situation that you were then, Humphrey?
Well, it's a difficult one. It's a difficult business, and it's difficult to break through. But I think all you can do is be as good as you can, and also not be afraid to show people and tell people about what you're doing. The number of artists who not only are getting through on massive TV shows, but are being found, especially through YouTube and online stuff. You think of the Ed Sheerans, and if you've got a talent, then get it out there in every form that you can, and hopefully someone will hear you and champion you. That's all you can do.
We had a band that I saw in the street. They were practicing, called King Ida, and they've been on the show a couple of times, and they're doing a big gig that I'm doing, a big charity gig with lots of new bands. And it was literally, they just say, they play in the streets, so people come up like me and say, hey, you're good, do you want to come on my radio show?
We tried singing in the street, but everybody just kept walking straight past. It's the most ridiculous. In fairness, it was one of these kind of
Did you
crazy...
really?
It was a PR stunt that Universal asked us to do,
we did it.
truth be told. And we were like, really? We tend to use microphones, and we're used to kind of singing that way. They said, no, it'd be great. You do it on the underground, and people stop. There'll be a massive crowd. I swear, we were singing for about 20 minutes, and nobody stopped. It's the most depressing
It's got
thing
good
ever.
acoustics on the London Underground. So
They
there's
do.
these nice cavernous tubes, but these pesky trains keep coming past every 5 minutes.
Every 5 minutes you got the delayed Piccadilly line station. It's, oh, no, shut up.
Oh, that's very funny. I love that. Okay, so what are you going to sing for us next?
We are going to do. Well, we might do a solo number now.
I know you haven't really planned this, but I just said just
we
like
haven't.
throw
We
in
are
any
making
song.
this up as we
No,
go.
no, it's fine. I love
We've
that.
got a choice actually. We'll let Gabby choose because you can probably hear I'm a little husky today. This does
It sounds
happen.
good.
Thank
It does
you very
work.
much. Actually, in 7 years, we've never really had the situation where we're not all on top form for something so important as a radio station. So that's a great shame. But it does mean that both Humph and Stephen get to show off a bit today. We've heard Stephen there. We're going to hear Humph now, but I'm going to give you a choice.
Okay.
So there's a bit of musical theatre with Bring 'Em Home, and there's also a lovely sort of Gaelic folk song called Wild Mountain Thyme. So up to you whether you want to go music.
Folk song.
Oh, okay. So here we
I
go.
surprised you there, didn't I?
James will be really happy about that.
Thanks,
We've barely
James.
rehearsed this, but.
Oh, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the purple heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the purple heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower by yon pure and crystal fountain. Yes, and on it I will lay all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the purple heather. Oh, will you go, lassie, go? If my true love won't have me, I will surely find another to pull wild mountain thyme all around the purple heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the purple heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go?
Wow. Beautiful.
Mr.
Beautiful.
Humphrey Barney there. Very
Whoa.
nice.
Nearly as croaky as you.
No.